Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. My name is Brian, aka Pops, and I'm here with you, and we are discovering a game that we bought when the Nintendo Switch 2 launched that we meant to cover when the console launched. Now, unfortunately for us, we had a lot of stuff going on at the time and had to kind of prioritize what we covered, and there was a very bad stigma that was being associated with this game. Not that it was not giving some credit because it was one of the first games that was developed in Unity, you know, in the modern era and all that, what they're doing with these, with Unity and all that. So it had some sort of attention because of that, but this game was predominantly ignored, I believe, during the Nintendo Switch 2's launch, though being an exclusive, strictly off the backs that this was believed to be a marriage of the old Survival Kids IP name up to the current last project that Konami did in the vein of this, which was a game for the DS called Lost in Blue. Now, unfortunately, we found out the hard way that even though this was a blind purchase from the channel, we found out through the grapevine that this was indeed not Lost in Blue, and a very dumbed down experience that's kind of all of the mechanics of just survival gameplay with none of the, I don't know, you'll see. Let's just say you'll see. So stick around, in just a couple minutes we will get into some Survival Kids. Again, a game that we bought in June and have not touched, so So we've had this game now in the hopper and ready to play for 5 months and have not touched it due to strictly the stigma of this not being Lost in Blue. So stick around to see what we think as we get into the first hour or so of gameplay of Survival Kids, and you make your own decision. And that's what this is. This is kind of the jump off point of like a new series here. So after we watch the gameplay and after you see and explore a little bit of this with me, you can dictate to yourself, is this a bad game? Survival Kids is not Lost in Blue. Is this a bad game? Stick around to find out. Survival Kids is not Lost in Blue. Is this a bad game? Let's find out.
Picture this. A dusty old attic, cobwebs, forgotten boxes, and the faint smell of neglect. 4 kids, curiosity etched on their faces, rummaging around, find this old tattered map. And the ringleader, fancying themselves as a bit of an adventurer, started barking orders at the others to go to the harbour and immediately set sail. The scaredy-cat one pointed at the monsters and vast open waters that even the most weathered, salty old sea dog of a sailor would think twice about crossing. Didn't stop them though, did it? Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation to find out just where that old map would take them. Hello! Welcome! Wow, you actually followed that old map then. Brilliant! Well, I'm glad you made it. Sorry about your raft, though. You okay? Maybe try moving around a bit. These giant Whurtle islands just come out of nowhere, don't they? I hope you brought supplies. Getting through the jungle here might take a while. You brought an axe? You're either some sort of hatchet-wielding fiend or a very well-prepared wilderness expert. Let's slay some trees. First challenge. See if you can find the materials nearby.
It's just they simplified
that looks pretty
everything.
sturdy. Ah, yes, I should probably explain. These big white harmony stones can be combined back at the lighthouse. They should shine a light through the storm and help you get back home.
2 stone.
A pickaxe? I mean, who brings a pickaxe on an adventure? And no hard hat. You just be careful swinging that thing round. Brilliant! I mean, obviously, brilliant for someone with no instruction book, but yes! Not half bad. A stove, a crafting bench, and a big drafty old tent. Nice work. Did you hear that? Is that your belly rumbling? Not to worry, these islands are like nature's grocery store. Go and see what you can find. See that vine tree over there? See if you can make something useful out of it. If you want to climb up that net, you should get some food inside you. Build up your strength. See what you can find. There's plenty around here to cook back at camp.
One of my favorite parts was cooking, and like it's just there was so much uniqueness to it. There's just again, let's go.
Well, if you're feeling stronger now, you should give that net you built a go and find out how good your knot tying really is. Nice! You made it! That climbing net was a triumph. Ha! I knew it would hold. Oh, look at that! Leave nothing but footprints, take nothing but memories, my old granddad used to say. But treasure's different, eh? So, let's just pop that next to the Harmony Stone and take it with us. I'm sure no one will notice. Great! Time to wander back over that bridge and do a bit more exploring.
Oh man.
Explorers 1, Island 0. Well played. This looks like the right way. Oh, blast. Looks like the adventure's over. We'll never get past that wall. Unless maybe that big switch on the floor and those rocks have something to do with it. that one. I wonder if there's another way to the campsite through here. These old elevators should help you get to the top of the island, and your raft, or what's left of it. Some of them might be missing a few pieces, although this one looks just about complete. Should make things easier. Upwards and onwards, my survival chums. Go and fetch your camp and no stragglers. For a kid, that's a pretty good job at packing. I think I saw your raft end up at the top of the island as we surfaced. Between you ferreting about and that old elevator shaking around, I think you've disturbed the Whurtle. Let's hope it doesn't sink too far. Have a scout about. Whatever's left of your raft will be here somewhere. Wow, you really know how to rattle those pots and pans. Challenge complete. Your raft! Well, that's a bit in sorry state. Oh, and there's bits missing. Well, they can't have gone far. See what you can find.
Now what am I supposed to do? You won't believe what I think about this game so far. I'm not gonna tell you yet. Let's see. Okay.
A sail! Who leaves a sail lying around? Honestly, you're the worst and luckiest adventurers I've ever met. Does look a bit stuck, though. You should be able to fix that raft up now. Fantastic work! Let's get that Harmony Stone back to the lighthouse, pack up, and let's get everyone out of here before the Whurtle completely sinks. Well done! You made it. And 2 treasure stones from the island as well. Nice! There's one more treasure stone left out there, somewhere.
Oh, you bastards. So this is... Okay, so the gameplay loop is not the same. Like... I'm gonna reserve I'm gonna reserve commentary for the end. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to sway your own personal opinion, so we talk about this at the end. It's not gonna help me to make this series in a way where I can help you, the viewer, determine whether or not you think a game is bad. I don't want to immediately make you assume that a game is bad strictly on the title of this video, but there is something that has to be said about paying full price for a game that was a digital download only when the system first launches and then gets so much buried in the negative press about it where you don't touch it for 5 months. And I feel like that's more the persuasion that we're at right now as we determine together. But ultimately know that Survival Kids is not Lost in Blue. But is it a bad game? We have just now gotten through the tutorial area. I'm going to give you a moment to let that marinate in your brain and think about how you felt about it compared to Lost in Blue, and then compared to the original IP's origins, which was Survival Kids on the Game Boy. So if we're looking at how Survival Kids was on the Game Boy, and then we're looking how they stopped the Survival Kids IP in the States and switched to Lost in Blue, and how there was 3 entries for the DS, then we can then now look at this game, which then should either be A revision of the first game, or B, a continuation of the philosophies and gameplay of the second series, which is supposedly just a rebranding, and taking those things into consideration, use your own opinion as to whether or not you think this is or is not a good game. Because there's a little bit of, there could be a little bit of that bait and switch philosophy going on here. I mean, I personally purchased this game believing that it would be more of the same type of survival simulation type thing that was in the previous entries. So off of the backs of that, and knowing what those are, is this a good game? Or is this a bad game? Continue to stick around with us. Alright, let's get into some more of this. I already feel some sort of way about this.
I hope you can swim. Wow. Twice in a row you get scooped up by a giant Whurtle and thrown into the water.
Giant Whurtle.
Still, you found the beach and look, over there. I think that's the Harmony Stone on this island. Ah, yes. Those old patterns on the ground were left behind by the humans and Whurtles. Quite a few of those around. You should copy them into your journal. Great find. That's our history right there in the pictures.
Yeah.
Have you seen the fish in the water? Beautiful looking things. and delicious when hauled out of the ocean and popped on the fire.
Find the plans to create a fishing rod. Log. So what this game wants you to do is it wants you to get a sense of familiarity with the individual islands enough to feel compelled to then try to best your own personal score in like a speedrunning type sense. Like if I'm dilly-dallying, I'm doing it wrong other than the first time. I've been conditioned to realize I need food to climb. There we go. Food to do anything.
For a fishing rod.
Wait.
Let's get this back to the crafting bench and see what resources you're on the hook for.
No, I gotta wait. So,
Well, that shouldn't take long to
line,
gather up. Come on,
stone,
get scavenging.
log.
Oh, careful with that fishing line. The fish here are quite feisty. Take your time to wear them out before landing them.
Okay. Oh, it's right there. Corgi fish. See ya. Add more what? Corgi fish?
Surviving in style, I see. I won't ask where you got the garnish from. Well, your raft isn't down here on the beach, is it? I think you need to find some way up that cliff. That's a pretty nice climbing net you've built. You should move the camp up there and keep the sand out of your shoes. That fishing rod can hook more than fish, you know. I reckon that's going to be pretty handy.
don't know what I need this for. I don't know if I needed this down here. Oops. How do I do that? Oh, brother. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to... Oh, I see. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Like, all of the ideas of what's going on here are just afloat.
You should keep moving up. The Whurtles have a tendency to dive when they feel threatened by storms.
I
An
feel
old
like...
elevator looks to be the only way.
Trying to say stuff without waiting until the end to formulate a full opinion here. Okay.
How intriguing. I think these came before email.
Huh. Don't fall in the water or anything. You survived all that, but don't fall in the water. Gotta have a 5. So that's why I grabbed that, and that, and that. Oh, and there's a thing. supposed to pull back too? When you tap it, hold right, you tap it. My food got burnt. Well, I can't eat it because it's burnt. I need it. You, game, you. Now what am I gonna do? Oh, it grew back. Oh, that's good. No fall damage for this dude. This dude, I guess, being me. I guess it's me. Oh no. Fragile little guy for surviving a freaking shipwreck. You gonna grow back anytime soon? Am I seeing it in real time? Are you guys shy? Shy about doing your business? Yep, but I need it to happen. I need a 5. Can't eat burnt food. Am I supposed to hold it? Am I supposed to push it? Am I supposed to tap it? Holy shit. And then,
bit of a mechanic then. Nice job fixing the elevator. There's a few more of these across the island, so I hope you remember how you got this one going. Oh no! The Whurtles sinking! We're all gonna drown! Well, it's been nice knowing... Oh, it stopped. Not sure the Whurtle appreciated that elevator being fixed. Best keep going. This is quite a nice spot to camp. There must be some way of getting up that wall. Yes, I know you've just unpacked and pitched up, but I'm pretty sure the Whurtle doesn't want to lose that harmony stone. Let's get it all up to the higher ground. Whoa! There it goes again! This Whurtle keeps sinking. We're gonna get very wet very soon if it goes much further. Your raft must be up here somewhere.
Oh, sorry about that. Hey, Jace. We're figuring it out, Jace. We're figuring it out whether or not we like this game together. I'm reserving my opinion for the end. Find the broken raft.
There it is. What's left of it? Looks like it's missing the sail and rudder.
Like, this is
and
the
it's gonna
thing.
need a
This
few
is the
other
thing,
repairs
Jace.
to
Like,
get that to float again.
this game. Okay, I heard that this game was coming out for Nintendo Switch 2 exclusively, and I bought this game strictly off of the fact that I was excited about what this game could be. And it's, I gotta just, alright, gotta continue to just play it, and then I'll give my final first impressions, because this is all, wow, it just bounced in there, okay. I'm also... Oh, man. I'm under the persuasion that this game was not meant to be experienced how I'm experiencing it right now. I don't think at all that this game was meant for just one person to play it by themselves. I don't even need that. I don't even need that. So... I have a 5, can't pull that. I need a 5, I got a 4, right? I got a 5. So now it's, is it a sale? Oh, I did need these. I just didn't need them here. I needed it here.
Yes. Now that is a tricky one.
So...
I've seen it done before, though. Let me cast my mind back. No, it's gone. Glad to have helped.
Am I supposed to... Just to lay the stuff down, so I need a rope, big log, and I need to grab a fishing rod. That's what it was. Okay. Sorry if you hear my roommates through the ceiling there. That's a pretty damn strong fishing line. And then just regular wood.
I see it. Get yourself up that hill. Don't let that seagull take it.
It's tedious. Ah, man, shut up. Okay, so this climbing net needs to be 3.
definitely need that sail. Keep an eye on that bird, though.
Vine and 3 wood. Where's Vines at now? Right there. Yep.
Nicely done. Grab the camp and harmony stone, and let's head back to the lighthouse. Made it! Took your time though, eh? And 2 treasure stones? Nice. That last treasure stone's a bit elusive. Yes! Another harmony stone, and some more energy to boost the lighthouse. It's like it's pushing the storm back.
Alright, we're going to take just a small pause and we're going to do one more, and then we are going to talk about it, and we'll see how we feel about it. So, Did the beginning one, did one with a little bit more involvement to it, and we're going to do one more for this playthrough session. And again, if you are considering that this IP is now called Survival Kids, Survival Kids started on the Game Boy back in the day. Survival Kids then, when it came to the States and the DS was around, was converted into an IP called Lost in Blue, which had 3 amazing entries. And then after the series lied dormant in the States for a long time, it decides to come back underneath the original branding of Survival Kids. And there was a lot of assuming going on. Be right back with one more island. Stick around. Alright, now the final island of the sesh. Springy Shores. How do you unlock stuff? I wonder.
Brilliant teamwork. Straight into another island.
Brilliant
Parents
teamwork
must be
my
so
ass. It just... There you go. Okay. You're just adding argument fuel.
Unbelievable. It's like you aimed
I'm
to hit
listening
these
to people
massive islands.
overcomplicate a
This
pizza
one's
order
huge
upstairs,
too.
and I've never
I mean, you
I've
really
never
are
heard
quick
somebody
back
not be able to say,
saying,
make it a supreme, but I'm one half a pepperoni out of the other
let's
half
find
a
somewhere
bacon.
to build camp.
That's what it is. They get the same toppings on the pizza. It blows my mind. And now they're complaining about it not having enough toppings on there, and they don't understand there's only so much they can put on there before it will not cook. Oh, I digress. So they're gonna spend $30 on one large pizza and complain about it. And it's from a national chain too. Like, not a good pizza place. Alright. Oh man. I'm getting a free pie out of it, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Ah, that's camp taken care of. Maybe get that fire going now, eh? How do you light it, by the way? Flint and steel, matches, a lens to concentrate the sun, perhaps a bow drill. Oh, that's quite impressive how it just bursts into flames.
So, log, rock, vine. See, it's gonna mess my time up, bro. Oh my goodness. Chief being able to go outside by just letting him out is amazing. Used to have to go put him on a runner. Now we got a fenced in backyard. It's just beautiful. Okay. What else did I need? I needed stuff. That's right. Chop. I don't like what you're doing, Konami, with this. I don't like it. What's up, Chiefers? It's like he's outside and he knew that pizza was being ordered somehow. And magically, he decided that he needed to come in so he could make sure he's ready for said pizza. Vines. Every moment is ruining my times if I cannot find vines. Clams. There we go. Out here in Shipwrecked. Oh, folks, I cannot wait till I can talk about this. It just makes no sense to do it during, because then I'm formulating your opinion, versus at the end of this, we can have a discussion. Alright. Clam. Clam power! Don't take that out of context. That's kind of fun.
Well, that makes getting across a bit easier. If I'm honest, it did seem a bit pointless. There must be something else up ahead. Let's press on.
I have a feeling that I probably need to...
Oh, well, that's pretty inconvenient. Fancy putting that over there. How are you going to get stuff into that?
Build a bridge. Build a bridge. Okay. Oh, you can throw items. Yeah, I remember this. Yes, yes, yes. So, we must grab this. As far as game design goes, and the building blocks of game design, I can respectfully say that I feel like they're doing that well. You introduce a concept in the earlier levels, you continue to build upon said concept based on, you know, small increments, you don't make it overwhelming, and then eventually players start to get that, aha, I know what I'm doing feeling, and when they do, you're a lot more susceptible to continue to feel like you are the master of said gameplay loop, so you will continue to put time. That's another one of my points that I will make after we are done with this island. Hey, we did it!
Starting to make sense now, isn't it? That first bridge. Come on, go and gather your stuff up. Let's get up to higher ground.
I could see speed running this whole game, like the game, like till you roll credits. So it's probably 9 islands. A little lost as to where I'm going. Can't afford to ruin my stuff. I've ruined it. Oh, there it is, duh. Duh!
Whoa, up we go! They definitely don't like these old elevators moving.
That's not where we're going. We're going over here. I got things to fix, multiple things to fix. Arrgh.
Right, that's camp sorted. I wonder what's up here to discover.
Okay. Okay, I'm exploring. Oh, that's a bad jump.
A rock carving. Very cool.
Oof. Okay, that's gonna obviously be a thing. I'm gonna get up there, that's a thing. I'm gonna get up there, that's a thing. Okay, got it. Let's not screw this jump up now. Oh. Let's not screw this jump up now. Alright.
Wow. Plans for a trampoline. I can't wait to see you try and put that together.
I'm sure you can't, because that's the thing. Finding blueprints and putting them together. That's the thing. Two wooden
find
vines.
the stretchiest vines so this thing bounces really high. What's that? Dangerous? No, 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 no.
A vine. I'll say a vine is part of the story. They don't knock them all into the water. Ha! I fucking called it. You gotta be kidding me. You can't make that shit up. Okay, we'll use this one then. Thanks for being there for me. Okay, the trampoline is something I gotta start moving, and it's gonna use health to do it. Why, thank you for showing me where you want me to put you. I appreciate that. But the only thing up here, there's resources up here, but that's not the only thing I'm looking for. You see these little rocks that look like this? This is development saying, you are a child. This is the path, but it's not the path. This is the main path. It's not the path. I see the Okay. Thanks for being understanding, game. I do it again? Is that cliff like super slick or something? Repair, repair, repair my brain. Repair it. Alright. No way. That's not the way to go. Are you kidding me? How dare you? Do 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 do. That's fun. Fun and wonderful, otherwise known as thunderful. Or fun and splendid. You know, what was it? Splendiferous. Look, I broke it. I broke it. Broke it, broke it, broke it. Doesn't exist. So Unity decided that touching both sides on this trampoline was going to make this not be a valid object. Boink. Boink. That was fine. Don't go over the wall. Drown. Don't go over the wall, you can drown there. Alright. Don't know what else I'm doing. Okay, I didn't need trampoline over here, so we need to go get trampoline. Trampoline! Trampoline! And then, like, you know, Homer gets the trampoline, and then he tries to return it to Krusty's, and then, he, like, when he tries to pull up with it, Krusty pulls up out with the shotgun. That's hilarious. Homer, like, charges all the kids in the neighborhood to come in and jump on a trampoline. It's so funny. Alright, manners. DK scored. Manners scored. You know who.
Oh, I'd forgotten about these ancient turrets. It looks like they're sleeping though, so I'm sure they won't cause us any problems.
Well, I don't care. They're causing me problems because they're sleeping. Stop sleeping. Haha. To shove your face in the glyph stuff.
How intriguing. I think these came before email.
Well, he's not happy. Who knows why I did that? I just instinctively thought I needed to do that. And you know, it's like, it just, like a child, I'm probably not supposed to do this. Wake up. Give me that. Wake up. Give me that.
They've awakened. Better get a move on and try and dodge their shots. Did you see the next elevator on the way here? Naturally, it's broken. I'm sure you'll get it going, though. Glad you made it past the turret. Did you get hit? The islands have a few of these amongst the ruins left over from when humans used to live here with the Whurtles.
I just have a feeling that this trampoline is part of the...
I think we
Oh, no.
must be near the top. Or I hope so, because if the Whurtle sinks any further into the sea, we're all going to be getting very wet. If this is the top, your raft, fingers crossed, must be here somewhere. Let's see how good an explorer you are. See if you can discover it.
This isn't Legend of Zelda. Oh, I found some weird stuff here. No, 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 no. Eight.
An olden day emoji. I wonder what it means.
Hold on. Chief has an unhealthy addiction to pizza because he accidentally got some at an early age. No, he's sad. He's sitting under the table, pouting. That's gotta be enough, right? Where's my trampoline? I gotta build this bridge first. Okay. That's a big one, here's a big one. Vine. No? Ramp. Ramp. Where's the ramp?
Good job. That was pretty hidden. Oh, look. That is going to take some repair. Did you see any parts lying around on your way here?
No. Why? Like, why are all of these trees with the vines, like, right by the cliffs and shit? What the fuck? You're gonna tell me I can't use my trampoline? Oh, haha. They don't want me to do that because they want me to do that. I get it, I get it. Is it dropping frames? Like, on my console, is it chugging? It is chugging a little bit. Are you kidding me? Like, that's not like for you guys, that's for me. Interesting. Shit's done. It's burnt, right? Very interesting. What was that? Skidgemaroo. What the hell is that thing? I haven't seen it yet. Is this gonna crash? Can't get through there. Fell in the water there. Why is it doing that? What is that all about? What someone expects you to do here? Oh, this way? Oh my god, why is it doing that? Is the system that is literally what the games come out for having a hard time running the game? Kidding me? I'm not even playing with multiple people. Let's try to finish up. Jeez. Okay. I know where the raft is. Are you telling me where the next piece is because you love me? Or are you just reminding me of where the raft is? You're reminding me of where the raft is. Okay. Okay, here's a bridge. Okay. Holy balls, is this getting chuggy. Okay. So let's do the bridge thing here, so Wood, yes, yes. Dog. Trying to get out of here before the game crashes. Okay. Vines. In the water. Oh, it's on towards me. Okay. Okay.
Well done. There should be more of those around.
I know. Okay. Okay, so that's not heavy enough. Oh, what's this? Trampoline plans. Does this mean I need 2? Oh my god. Heavy stone, okay, I need this. Don't, what did you do? This stone, you should definitely let me use this on it. You suck in case I needed that. Trampoline goes on that. You can just back the F off. I know this is what's supposed to be happening. I know. Do not hit my rudder in the fucking water.
That looks, well, it's still pretty rough, but at least it's in one piece again. Go and grab the camp and harmony stone and let's get out of here.
Even the narrator is telling you to get the hell out of here.
Well done. You made it. And you found a treasure stone. You'll need a couple more treasure stones to complete the set. That's the last of the jungle islands. Look, all those harmony stones have combined to push the storm further back.
Give me 2 minutes to gather my thoughts, and then we will discuss this to close up this episode. Alright. Survival Kids is not Lost in Blue, but is it a bad game? Okay, so, number one, could you tell that I went out from the gameplay on when I put up the Be Right Back screen to the main menu at all? Most games have an indicator that lets you know that you've gotten out of the gameplay and back to the main menu, and a lot of that has to do with something called a dynamic title theme. Now, granted, when I loaded this game up, this was the theme that I was greeted with, which is the title theme, but it seems to be like it's the theme. I don't know how many more different themes I'm going to get to hear, but when I was into the hub world, this is one of the main things that you hear in the game. I went into the hub world and went to put my Be Right Back screen up and then went back to the main menu, and there was no transition between one theme to the other. So this game has minimal music. It's mostly set on the premise that you're going to be super engaged, and that'll be secondary. Maybe we might hear some threatening stuff. Maybe we may hear some variants in the other 6 islands. If I choose to play those, I'm not sure. So that's an argument. Those things come with the indicator that this is something that I could have easily seen maybe on a cell phone. as a cell phone game. I don't know how much I paid for this, but I know that it was more than $30. It might have been $50, and then I sat on it for 5 months. Was very super excited that they had brought this back, because I figured that was just a marriage up of IP names to keep the property going forward and to give it new life and to bring it together and everything else. Sometimes they try to have better brand synergy between how they decided to name an IP in the States versus Japan and all the other stuff. But coming from a fan of Lost in Blue, I was super excited as to what this game was, so I bought it immediately on hearing what it was instead of learning about what it wasn't. And what it isn't is Lost in Blue. What Lost in Blue does is it gives you an opportunity to get into the island. You have to learn how far you can go. It feels threatening. You have to go back. You're constantly worried about keeping your survival rate going on with your health, your stamina, your water, mental things like with making sure that you're checking on your partner that you're dealing with. There's a really great story going on there. All of those things are not in this game. What they've done is they've taken the gameplay loops that they've enjoyed, which which is probably some of the fans' main thing that they've enjoyed, which is cooking and which is crafting, and they've simplified it to the point where there's not much threat to gather what you need to go forward. You clearly see that what I would find the objective, I would be able to find it within a reasonable proximity and then be able to craft whatever, and it just kind of became tedious of how much backtracking I had to do. Not much stress about keeping my management of my health up. Now granted, we are in the first third of the game. My other thing is that I've been able to dictate based on so far is seeing is this is definitely meant to be played with more than one person. It's meant to be played with somebody else to help you gather resources, put somebody on task, and be able to create the goal together. It's also meant to be played in smaller sessions. Obviously, is more of like a small increment game, which is fine, but like more so to try to drive in the people like me that likes to speed run. It seems to be one of the main attractive prospects of the game is to speed run it so that you can get higher levels of rewards. So once you've learned the 9 islands, it's then basically which one you want to do and how fast you want to try to do it. So if you put all of these things together, yes, Survival Kids is not Lost in Blue. Is it a bad game? For the fact that it kind of gave the impression that it was going to have like either some of the survival aspects of the original Game Boy Color games or the Game Boy game, or it was going to have any type of potential to be more like Lost in Blue, yes, their branding, it makes that situation, makes it appear to be a bad game. If this was called anything other than Survival Kids, it could possibly be a pretty good game. If this game was like an Animal Crossing themed game, it would probably be a pretty good game. As a Survival Kids game though, I'd have to say it's an okay game. You could obviously see towards the end there was some stuttering and some chugging going on. I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch 2 version, I'm playing it downloaded. Obviously it's the only way that you can get it, there's no physical copy. But in all, I had an okay time, and based on you guys' responses, I may come back. With that being said, it's been Brian, aka Pops from the Vid-Bits, and we were trying to see if Survival Kids is a bad game. Is it Lost in Blue? No. Is it a bad game? I'll give it an eh. We'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, good gains, good goals, and good RNG, guys. Peace.